Anyway, what's everybody up to? Anybody watch Mortal Kombat yet? It's really bad, huh? Just put something else on here. Anyway, what's up, guys? Anybody doing anything? What's that? Let's put the little lullaby on. Anyway. Aliens are real. Read about that. UFOs and stuff. Yeah, basically, the Pentagon's like, yeah, we see a lot of stuff we don't really know about. But, word. Yeah, drawn. I can show you some stuff. What have I been drawing? Well, you know, I do a full page of notes every day. Lots of random drawings end up in there. This was the... I can't even get it good on the camera. Just doodles. I drew a big one of Godzilla when I was watching that Godzilla movie. Oh, here he is. Hi, I'm Johnny Godzilla. I mean King Kong, sorry. This is a nice page. You know, just doing some drawings. Some drawings. For that. It's a cube. It's a cube. It's a cube. Okay. Anyway, I got 6 of these from doing daily reviews already. Just filled. What's this saying here? Notes are the best. Yeah, they're really good. I take notes when I watch a movie, but it kind of ruins movies now. So sometimes I'm like taking notes more than I'm paying attention. Or that's when I know a movie's not good, when I've like paid more attention to the drawings. I'm gonna shut this off because it's shooting me in the eyeballs. What's going on here? So you have sleep paralysis? Yeah, you're probably being abducted by aliens. That's why that movie Fire in the Sky resonates with so many people. Because it happens all the time. No, I don't know. I don't think it's maybe not that crazy. Who knows? But it does seem kind of graph paper. Yeah, and I can deal. I like trying to do the straight lines without the graph paper. I don't like the lines telling me where to go. But yeah, graph paper is pretty good. I can draw really straight lines when I need to. But I can't write English, so it's complicated. Yeah. Graph paper. What other things? Oh, maybe I wrote them down. Does anybody play Warhammer 40K? I watched a video on how to paint those little figurines. And it seems awesome. It's like little... Yes, graph paper is great. It's the yardstick of civilization. Yeah, I have missing time as well. I think you might actually still be crazy, Edward, but that doesn't mean that there aren't aliens coming after you. Yeah, sometimes they do. I don't feel like I have any good examples in front of me, but sometimes I draw like what I'm watching, but sometimes it's just total, like, it's just straight up doodling. Sometimes it's just doodling. I just draw basically random stuff. I wish I could like sit at a concert and draw. That would be my favorite thing. Sure, I'll watch some. I'll review some of the Neil Breen movies. I've seen a couple of them. I was gonna talk about it tomorrow or whenever I review the finale of Winter Soldier and Invincible. I'm gonna do the two like season finales that show, assuming Invincible is done. But I was watching. I don't know. I won't spoil anything. But there is a thing at the end of the episode of the Winter Soldier episode where I was like, "What is this? A fucking Neil Breen movie?" But yeah, if you guys don't, people who don't out there, he's like Neil Breen's like the I don't know. I guess you'd call him like the new Tommy Wiseau, even though he's been around for like a decade or so. And he just makes movies by him, like, you know, on his own, and they're really low budget, and they're really crappy, and he has like crazy delusions of grandeur and thinks that he has like the solutions to all the world's problems. They deal with him a lot on Red Letter Media, which is a YouTube channel I like, but I should do one. They're not really fun to watch alone though. I've never seen Faithful Findings. I've seen Twisted Pair and Pass Through. Those are the two I saw, and they're really bad. No, I think it is. Well, wait. I think Invincible is done at 6 episodes, but I think that there's one more. I am sure they do. I guess I don't know. I went there for grad school, and I did not have a great experience in grad school. But I think their undergrad program is fantastic. I shouldn't have gone to grad school. It was a big mistake. I'm still paying for. But I get to teach at a college. Yay. Actually, it is great. Yeah, I'll have to look up Faithful Finding. And yeah, we have like a group watch if that's a thing. Because it's like they're not fun to watch alone. You're just like, wow, that guy's crazy. And I'm just sitting here watching him crazily. Like that Tommy Wiseau, like the movie The Room, that movie, if you know about that, like notorious bad movie that they made The Disaster Artist about. little that one like fits the niche perfectly of being weird and badly made while still being actually pretty well made. It's not well made at all, but like most of the shots are in focus and you can hear most of the lines of dialogue. Most movies you see are not like that, actually. Of course not once we get to the distribution level, but in the bad movie arena, the room is like amazing, you know. Yeah, best. Yeah, I just watched their best of the worst today. Mary saw Grizzly Man for the first time. All right, that's hard. That's hardcore. Oh yeah, so I don't really care about the Oscars. I guess I'll watch. I don't know. I usually don't watch them because I find them like kind of aggravating and stressful. Like I don't enjoy watching them. I do like knowing the results and comparing stats and looking at previous years and all that stuff. I get kind of nerdy about that. But while it's actually happening, I don't give a fuck. I find it. I just like all right. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like if I have ADD or I just can't. It's like watching somebody play a video game I don't care about or something. Like it's brutal. But yeah, this year I don't really have a dog in the fight anymore anyway. You know, I really wanted Scorsese to win one, and then he won one for what I think is his, like, I think one of his dumbest movies. I shouldn't say that. The Departed is not in the top 10 best Martin Scorsese movies, in my opinion, and that's the one that won Best Picture. And that is just the crazy thing I'll say, but I would put 10 movies ahead of The Departed. I think The Departed is kind of a mess and is kind of silly, and I feel like several actors are playing in several different movies. But yeah, Grizzly Man, that's where it's at. Yeah, it's not a super easy movie to watch. But if people don't know, that's about the true story of Timothy Treadwell, who went to live out. Oh, I almost said with the dinosaurs. He went out to live with the caribou and the grizzlies to protect them somehow. Somehow living with them would protect them, and he gets eaten. Whichever when the movie starts, but. What Ron Howard movie? Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. I think that this year, I'll do like a predictions video on Sunday or something like that, or just to like put out what I think it is. But After Hours would probably be at like number 10, just edging out number 9, number 10. I don't know. The big ones are, for me, the big Scorsese movies are Raging Bull, Mean Streets, Goodfellas, Taxi Driver. Those are the big 4. And then it's like, what are you going to put in that top 5? I would personally put Wolf of Wall Street in it, because it also does this amazing generational jump thing that he does. Can you imagine a 75-year-old man directing that movie? And it's so cutting edge and fresh. Pretty badass. Then I don't know. Then in the next top 5, it would definitely be Bringing Out the Dead, The Aviator, After Hours. We're not allowed to use. If we're not allowed to use documentaries, I can keep going. Then I would say probably Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, and then maybe Cape Fear is pretty amazing as a genre exercise. And then if you can consider documentaries, I mean, the Bob Dylan, No Direction Home, Last Waltz, the one on George Harrison, Living in the Material World, are all amazing. Yeah. Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. It's great. Yeah, I mean, Raging Bull is like, that in Hillbilly Elegy. I love me some Mean Streets, man. I love me some Mean Streets. That was one of those ones where I was like, that, when I was a kid, like, or when I was younger, so I was like, oh, That's an art movie. Okay. That's like anyway, I don't really know what I'm talking. I really feel like I'm rambling. Who gives a shit? I mean, I think that Lee Isaac Chung will probably win again with Minari. His movie will probably win, Minari maybe, but maybe Chloe Zhao will win for best director, so they can give it to a female Asian director, because that'll look great. Because we gave it to a male Korean director last year, give it to a female Chinese. Well, she was born in China. She lived in China until she was like 18. So I don't know. Yeah, I've walked out of movies. I've walked out of movies that I didn't even hate. I walked out of 21 Jump Street, because I was just seeing it, and I was like an hour in, and I was like, yeah, this is funny. I get it. I just left. I was like, yeah, I get it. I'm not going to be like moved by the action, and I'm not going to like crack up by myself. Like, this isn't my type of comedy. I know it's well made or whatever, but not for me. Once when I was seeing the first Jack Reacher movie, I thought that I'd left my mom's dog outside, so in the middle of the movie I had to really quickly drive home and make sure, and she was just sitting on the couch, and I was like, oh shit. But that movie wasn't good either. You walked out of Evita. Yeah, I think I might have walked out of Evita. I don't know, maybe, depending on what I was expecting. But yeah, I mean, I usually, like, sometimes I walk out. Look, I'm trying to think. There's only been a few movies that I've like left because they were like abysmal, where I was just like, I am legitimately bored. Like, I'm almost always like what I'll do is I'll just go nowadays. I'll just, if I'm in a movie and I hate it, I'll like look on my phone and see if there's a movie starting that I could just jump into a different movie, or see like the tail end of a movie I've already seen or something, instead of just straight up walking out. I feel like an idiot just walking out. You walked out of Fear and Loathing because you were too high? That sounds about right. Oh, and the sound was bad. Okay, yeah, maybe because of technical errors, I'm not sure. That's probably has happened to me. Once when I was seeing the movie Green Room, it was kind of amazing. That movie Green Room, it's like a really intense kind of suspense movie, and the fire alarm kept going off because somebody burned popcorn, so it just kept going out like every 20 minutes. We'd have to leave the room. So we left and every time we left the movie theater, they gave us a free ticket. So we just were like, all right, I guess we'll just keep watching this movie in like 20-minute installments while we get free tickets. By the end of the movie, we had gotten like 6 free showings or whatever. I'm going to grab my drink. Hang on. There wasn't any. All right, Maze of Amazement. Wait, did you walk out of Batman v Superman, or you were too drunk, or what happened? There's like a sip of water left in there. Great. Good job, Joe. I guess I'll drink this old beer that was sitting here. Ew. It's warm. I've never seen a movie high, but I would see 2001: A Space Odyssey tripping, maybe. Okay, I read that quote. Yeah, why not? Whatever. Do whatever you gotta do. I mean, a good movie doesn't need it. I'm sure it just adds, Like, I've always thought it was silly when people are like, get wasted and watch Wizard of Oz or something. Like, dude, that movie is trippy. That movie is insane. You don't, like, need to alter it. Watch a movie that's not trippy when you're tripping. That, I bet, is crazy. You ever watched Hoosiers on methamphetamines? Something tells me a lot of people have, actually. This is a local beer that I like a lot. I'm not being a hipster, but I guess I just am a hipster. I mean, I got a podcasting microphone, electronic music, LED lights, and a local beer in my hand. I guess I am a hipster. But if I'm going to be a hipster, I'm going to be the best fucking hipster I can be before I turn 40. Then it's the old bullet tunnel right to the head. Just kidding. But yeah, this is from, I believe they make it in Norwood. It's called Castle Island. And it's very simple. It's none of that fancy pants. Joe once said the movies you think make good. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I was just saying. Like I think that the trippier, stranger movies, like, all right, one time when I was in college, I was at a party, and I'd never really smoked ever, and like, really, and I didn't, and I drank too much, and I just felt crazy, and Willow was on TV, and I didn't remember that in addition to in the movie Willow. What? All right, I'll get back to that. I forgot that in Willow, there's a little person, Willow, played by Warwick Davis. Warwick Davis, all right? But I forgot that there was additionally even smaller people, little Mad Mardigan or whatever those little guys are. And I'd forgotten about them, and I thought I was like kind of hallucinating them or whatever. This is like a freshman year party of college, and I was like, Willow's freaking me out for the second time in my life. So so I was like, all right, enough of Willow. And that's when I started getting the ideas, like I robo-tripped at Mars Attacks. Oh my god. I hope none of you people have children. What are you guys doing? Robo-tripping, watching Selena? What was Selena? Is Selena about the singer? I've never seen it. But yeah, seriously, Willow's trippy. And I love Warwick Davis, but that's some trippy shit. Robitussin? Yeah, I know what robo-tripping is. I know it's not like an app. Yeah, but we've established, Edward, people from outer space are trying to kill you, or at least probe your sensitive areas. Maybe if you destroy your body with Robitussin and acid, they'll know the aliens will no longer want you, Edward. And they'll stop coming for their nightly escapades. Yeah, that's a joke. I'm kidding. I guess I can do this. Go up here. Just full screen me. Move that over. There we go. Oh, so yeah, what happened to Selena? She had a fan who stabbed her? Is that the story? What is the story of Selena? Regale us with that really quickly. I'm going to put this stuff down. I was very disappointed with all my music playing today. Don't worry, tomorrow I'll put some real effort into it. Because I got to figure it out. Okay, so what happened to Selena here? You didn't plan on it. Okay, so you're just walking around on acid, and someone's like, hey, you want to go check out Latin music sensation Selena's autobiographical tale? I don't think it's autobiographical. Biographical tale of being stabbed. Oh, yeah, or shot, maybe. Getting onto a plane. I think Monica Seles was stabbed around the same year. Jennifer, what part of the world are you in? You don't have to give your specific address or anything, but what state or hemisphere, whatever you feel comfortable saying. She was shot in the back, I think. Yeah. Did it affect her singing? Was she singing at the time? Did it make a weird sound? Shot by her manager, assistant, friend lady. That's not good. Did she learn to sing again? I can see the connection you made with Evita, though. Those were musicals that were out at about the same time, during the death of musicals. It was jealousy, revenge, etc. Well, dude, everybody's being embezzled from. Oh, you're in West Hollywood? Cool. Do you know people in the Hollywood industry that can pipe me in? I don't want to be piped in. Perfectly happy here. I want to own my content. I don't even know what that means. I'm just kidding. And I certainly don't own this content, right? I think YouTube does or something. Yeah. Anyway, I think that I might start wrapping it up unless we can think of something. I think I'm supposed to be the one thinking of things. But yeah, I'm just going to break it down. Not like in a bad way. But I'm just going to take all the wires out of while I talk to you. And I'll just kind of clean up and then do this because I'm going to start fresh with the music tomorrow so that can get some good stuff in there for you. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it. The issue I'm having, and this like always happens, you keep thinking, oh, if I just had that one more piece of equipment, that would do it. And you're like, that has nothing to do with it. Because I basically can do everything on the gray thing, but I don't know. I've made it so complicated for myself that I have to take a step back to make sure that I'm using everything properly. I don't know. None of this is interesting. I'm sorry. Will not keep this online, I'm guessing. So get your fill of it. Or if you need to steal it for your archive or whatever. Anyway, what are you guys talking about? So yeah, basically I need to simplify a little bit. What I think might end up happening, this would be amazing if I were able to do this. If I could get all this down to one rack, like sell, make all my money back, sell almost everything. Be pretty cool. But I'm not going to, I'm not desperate for that yet, but I think I can do what I want to do with less. So that's what's cool about this hobby is that you can just pass it along. All right, what the fuck is going on here? Was anybody talking about anything? Oh, good. You know all about it. Isn't there a haunted mixing studio in West Hollywood? Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I don't need to be piped in. I mean, what? I could have made a rude joke, but yeah, no, that's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed that you got to work in the music business. That must have been. I wonder if that was fun. Was that fun? Did you enjoy yourself in the music and film business? I never went out there because I'm not a pedophile. So I said, oh, I'll stay on this side of the Mississippi. I'm just kidding. I think everything everywhere is haunted, right? I mean, if things are haunted out in the West, then they must be haunted in New England. And if they're haunted in New England, they're haunted in Old England. And if they're real, then where the Leakeys found the origins of man at the crater of life, wherever that's called. That must be the most haunted place in the world. I've never done a haunted tour. I don't know. I would. I want to run my own haunted tour and just lie and just make shit up the whole entire time. Just drink beers and go, oh, over there was Cutthroat McGillicuddy. He had cut 2 times in his name. Yeah. 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 Yeah, there's a lot of ghosts here. We also have that. Remember, I think we already talked about this Session 9, and that New Mutants movie shot there, and it's this location. Oh God, it slipped my mind now. I've been there too. What's it called? It's in Westfield, I forget what it is, but it was like a mental institution that they use as like filming locations, like haunted tours, and kids, like, I don't know, touch each other's wieners in there or whatever happens. That Session 9's cool. That's like a real Boston movie. That shot like entirely in Boston. All the crew is from Boston or in the Boston area, because like a movie like The Departed is not a Boston movie, really. It's shot for like a few weeks here. Same thing with like Social Network. It's not a Boston movie. They take place sort of in Boston, aka they shoot on campus for like a week and a half, and then they film everything in Vancouver or wherever, Atlanta or something. Yeah, I've heard. I mean, there must be. I believe in ghosts and aliens. Why not? I mean, if 2020 taught us anything, there's definitely ghosts and aliens. All right, I've stopped making sense. Has anybody seen a ghost? Yeah, Black Mass. That's pretty good. How can I send you a very important image? You can just, I'll just put in my email address, which is public, my public email address, but I guess don't like spam me or send something weird. I mean, actually send whatever you want, I don't care. But anyway, what was the movie with Gary Oldman and Sean Penn? When they were young? What was the movie with Gary? Oh, you mean Mystic River? Was Gary Oldman in that? State of Grace? Was it State of Grace? Was it State of Maine? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I don't know any ghost stories, but I've heard of a phenomenon where you hear pounding, and I've heard that before. Where someone's like banging on your house, like it sounds like they're trying to get in. That scared me just saying it. I know you're not going to spam me. You may send me an image. It's fine. What the hell's State of Grace? Sounds like shit. Oh, never mind. Yeah, there's like a 12-second delay. I don't know why. I mean, I couldn't change the latency and make it better, but then the image quality wouldn't be so wonderful. But I guess I should on these. I should lower it so that you guys can talk faster. You've been grabbed by something. Yeah, I wonder. We probably overlap timelines or something like that. That'd be my philosophical answer. All right, I'm gonna go watch the end of the Two Towers, the Lord of the Rings movie, because I've been watching it on HBO. And man, I really don't like the extended version. It's kind of brutal. Boston Mom movies, yeah. Black Mass, I guess that's pretty authentic, sort of. I mean, it'd been better if like an Italian or an Irish guy. An Irish guy, Whitey Bulger. Probably should have been an Irish guy, but you know. I guess Friends of Eddie Coyle is more like that's the feeling. That's more the feeling of Boston. The town and stuff is not the feeling of Boston at all. Did you watch the Tower doc? Which Tower doc? Alright, I'm checking my email. Chill. If I don't see boobs, I'm gonna be mad. I'm just kidding. That would upset me if they were horrible. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you, Jennifer. There's been fan art made of me, sort of, for Odie being unhinged. You know what I can do? You know what I just realized? Check this out. Check this out. We have a nominee for an Oscar. And it is for Unhinged, a movie poster directed by Jennifer. She can happen to anyone. Just lying there. I gotta give you guys some better assets so that you can make higher quality GIFs. You know, instead of these low res over the shoulders, I'll have to give you some big ones. Southie? What the hell's Southie? Yeah, that's a show. And none of that stuff is, dude. Like, gangster stuff isn't cool. I don't know. For me, it's just not my thing. You know, did everybody get to see this awesome poster that Jennifer made? It was pretty rad. Yeah, you didn't know I could do that, huh? Don't worry. I'm not gonna there, I put it up again so y'all can see. It's for Odie Unhinged. Just losing her mind. Let's see if we can see her in the Odie camera. This is getting complicated. Where is she? Oh, yeah, you can see her right there. This is confusing though. She's asleep. She's pretty asleep. Yeah, it is a pretty good poster. Might be the best poster in history. I'm not sure of that, but I'll have to check. What else is going on? Somebody else, yeah, a lot of people have been doing Demon Wind. I think Demon Wind is like just coming back around. Yeah, Daryl just sent me a link to this dude who just did that movie. Maybe that's interesting how that happens. She's totally unhinged. Yeah, I get it. I know Southie. It's in Boston. I get it. Everybody from there is like, fucking kid. They're all the same, right? I'm just kidding. All right. 2 cameras slightly off. I know you're having on Mary Elizabeth. What about Jennifer? Jennifer, would you like to be on and review something? You're welcome to. Maybe something in the music business. You could do Spinal Tap. Anyway. You're all invited. Sneak egalitarian system. I don't think that's the right word. Alright, we're almost about to hit 1 hour, and I said I wasn't going to do that, so this has been okay. Sorry, the music sucked at first. I don't know. Next time will be better. I'll put more effort into it. I'm sorry. I thought it would sometimes it just takes off like a winged bird. But thank you guys for joining me. Go